Hi everyone, it's BDevine and welcome to Divine Miracles and the Tarot Mini Forecast for the Earth signs. And I'm using the, if I can find them, the Dreams of Gaia Tarot, which is a little bit different than normal tarot, and really I haven't really looked at it that much. So we're going to sort of explore this together, see what comes up. And I've also just burning a bit of sage because I'm at my friend's house, and you know when you get into a new energy and you're like, you're trying to feel right about where you're sitting. So I'm going to blow this at you guys and it's going to go everywhere. So I'm just sort of clearing the energy a little bit in here. We got the birds agreeing with us. Okay, so managed to get it all over myself, and that is cool. Alright, so I'm starting off with the earth signs, so Capricorn, Taurus and Virgo, using these cards. And it's not like traditional tarot, like I said, so we're not going to try to figure it out. I'm just going to read the card because it is very confusing how they've done these cards here. And it's interesting, I'm just feeling like there's a lot, I'm starting to itch, there's a lot of energy now starting to come into this room. For the reading. So here we go, starting off with Capricorn. Let's see what's coming up here. Alright, now we know that the light around the room is probably going to change a few times, so don't worry about it. Alright, Capricorn, what message for Capricorn? Okay, as I said, I'm going to try not to figure it out, but I think this is the Two of Earth. That might be the earth element down there. Okay, so for Capricorn, things are really starting to change for you. Okay, you went through a period where, a lot of things, you were letting go of a lot of things, and you were unsure about your path, and you were worried about other people, and you were trying to make people happy, and you weren't focusing on yourself so much. And this is saying that you really are beginning to, it's almost like you're seeing things how they really are, and it started to move you in a new direction. Being outside for you is, very, very positive. The more you can be outside, the more you feel like yourself. And sometimes when we're, doing our spiritual work, or we've got a lot of things on our mind, we don't tend to go outside as much as we should. This is just saying that when you do, you really do begin to sing and you do begin to shine. I'm also feeling here that there is some sort of hidden money, or there's like a hidden vein of abundance that perhaps you're not tapping into. You're keeping it away. It may be an idea that you had and you thought, oh, that won't do anything, and it's something that you need to start to work out now. There needs to be a completely new direction within life and in business and in relationships. Just about everything that you're doing, you need to take a new direction with it, and make it more of your own, make it more independent and different how you're doing things. So if you've always done something in a certain way, you change something up and see how that goes, and it changes the energy of your whole business, your life, everything. Okay, just also feeling that there is abundance coming to you. There is something that you're directing your energy towards, and it's a positive thing to do it. Also, not to listen to the views of anyone else at the moment, because sometimes people think they know what's best for you, and sometimes they just upset you with the things that they're trying to get across. Try not to listen to anybody else. Listen to your own self and your own heart and follow that, and you'll always be on the right path for yourself. Okay, it is really time for yourself at the moment. Don't rush into anything right now. Okay, that is the message for Capricorn, which was interesting. Now for Taurus, as I said, we're just going to look at what the pictures say and go from there. Here we go. Okay, Taurus. Alright, there's the one on top. Let's have a look. Okay, again, these are very new cards, so I'm not sure exactly what's what, but this one talks about journey, and it is the well, I know it's not traditional, but it's the 7. It's a major turning point in your life. Feels like there is a journey that you are going, perhaps more so on an inner level. You may be going on normal, you know, traveling and touring around and stuff as well, but on an inner level, you are going through a complete change of events in your life. Perhaps there are things that have led to this change happening in your life. There is no indication here whether it's going to be the right thing or the wrong thing for you at the moment. It's just the thing that you're doing at the moment. Okay, there is an element of light and dark, as you can notice in this picture here. Okay, it's like the both of them are sort of vying for your attention, you know, what's going to win. Because sometimes the darker elements of things can seem an easy way, you know, to do it, like to be angry or to be hateful or to do this or that, or to write this or write that. And then as soon as it's done, then, you know, you feel bad about it. There is no telling you what to do at the moment in your life, other than you must follow what's instinctively right within you, okay? If you can say to yourself, I'm going to be happy with this decision that I've made for a really long time, then go for it. But if you're feeling that it might only give you a little bit of justification, you know, and then you might feel bad about it, or you might feel like you've done the wrong thing or whatever, then obviously you know that it may not be the right thing for you. These are the things that you need to weigh up whenever you're doing anything in your life. I also just feel that we've got the butterfly here, which is also a symbol of someone from the other side of the veil, you know, who really is giving you a lot of love and support and gentleness too. This is sort of, to me, it feels like a soft energy, someone who was quite soft throughout their life, someone who, you know, always was smiling and happy within themselves, never really showed that if they were having any problems or anything like that either, and maybe sort of showing you that softer side of yourself, that now's the time for that to start to come out a little bit more. What else? I'm also seeing there's a key, there's a dragonfly, and there's fish as well. And the fish do indicate abundance, and maybe it's that you haven't, because it's behind you, it's like you might have not looked at something properly that could have started to make you a little bit of you know, money or having abundance coming through. The keys show that you've got to unlock something, or maybe you are about to unlock something in your life. And the dragonfly again is about spirituality too, and maybe mediumship as well. So search within yourself. This is a journey within yourself about what you feel is right, what you feel you can cope with, what you feel that you will be happy with in the long term. Okay, so if it's just a short-term gain, it doesn't feel like it's going to be something that would be of benefit to you, then say no, you know. But if there's something that's going to benefit you for a really long time, then it's time to move in that direction. And also just watching the dark and the light energy, you know, whether, you know, you go one way or the other, it is up to you. But some things can seem easier, and they may be darker in the long run too, okay? So that is the message for Taurus. Be really true and honest with yourself at the moment, okay? And so we got, what do we have? Virgo. We got Virgo next. I'm thinking we got Gemini next, but it's Virgo. Okay, here we go. Virgo. Okay, Virgo, you really need a good shuffle now. That's it. I can always tell when it's going to be the right thing. Okay, interesting. This is the card for Virgo. Okay, so it's an interesting sort of a card. It is the 4. I would say that's the, oh, I don't want to be wrong, but I think that is the element of air. So that is the 4 of Swords, perhaps. So we don't want to look too much at this thing at the bottom, because it is kind of confusing, especially since I've only just got these cards not so long ago. But this is showing the angel to me. It looks like the angel Zadkiel. Okay, so this is for Virgo, the angel Zadkiel, and Zadkiel is full of knowledge, understanding, you know, patience and time and considerations and things like that. Full of knowledge. You're receiving a whole lot of upgrades in your own, you know, mental capacities, in your spiritual life, in the things that you really want to do for yourself. You're starting to receive those upgrades of energy now. And when you're receiving upgrades, it feels like you're receiving downgrades sometimes, because this is when you start feeling sick, or you start getting a cold or a flu, or you've had a fever, or you maybe had diarrhea, or you've had stomach aches, you may have had headaches, all this kind of thing. Generally with upgrades or attunements, you only really have those symptoms for 48 hours. If it starts going any longer than that, then either you need a really good rewire, or there is something else that's wrong. So don't ignore those things, okay? So they just say if you do feel something, it may just be like a 48-hour thing if you are feeling these attunements as well. Time here, the clock here is talking about patience, you know. It's time right now to have a little bit of patience within yourself as you move to the next levels. There are things that are going on behind the scenes that you may not be aware of, okay? And I do get the feeling that someone may be setting you up, or you know, going to do something behind your back. And I really don't like to say those kinds of things, but I feel that you need to be aware. Okay, and if you've had a feeling about someone, you are right. Okay, that feeling, whenever I get a feeling and I doubt my intuition, this is what I do. So if I've got a feeling about a situation and I'm not sure whether I'm just being judgmental, you know, or I'm not sure whether I'm really picking up the information, what I say to myself is, if my intuition is true, I want to have 3 signs that show me that it's true, or 3 different things that come up and show me that it's true, and then I'll be able to act on it. Okay, so ask for things like this. Ask for clarity, ask for more knowledge on situations. If you're getting a bad feeling about something, take notice. Or if you think you might be being judgmental about it, say to yourself, okay, if I get 3 signs about this, you know, within the next 2 days or something, then I'm going to take action. Okay, because Zadkiel is working with you on your keen instincts, on having that knowledge and being really clear cognizant, or having clear knowing, you know, of what your future is. There is going to be something that you step up with your own business as well. You have to be careful that you're not, although I like to tell everybody to really stay positive about what their work is and think big and all of that, try not to bring greed into it. You know, if you want to reach certain people, that's awesome, but just make sure that you're making it accessible for those people, you know. Even if you know those people have got an awful lot of money or whatever, it doesn't matter. It's getting the work out there, or getting your product out there, or getting your knowledge out there to them. That's what comes first, okay? So just be careful of those little you know, ego things that come forward sometimes. Okay, you're not meaning to, it's just you're getting excited about a situation as well. Okay, Zadkiel works with you all the time. You can talk to Zadkiel, your beautiful blue, kind of an angel, helping you with healing, transitions, knowledge, patience, you know, having attunements and all of those sorts of things. And this is your time right now. So this week is very important for you on all of those levels. So there you go, Earth signs. I hope that you enjoyed the messages for this week, and I'm coming soon with the messages for the month, and also like bonus messages for the star signs as well. So stay tuned for those. Thanks for being here with me. My sage has just about burned itself out. But until the next time, wishing you an awesome week, and goodbye for now.